The rain fell right on cue as I stepped out of the doctor's office. A few minutes later, lost, I wandered into some forgotten alley. Just as I was ready to give up and turn back, a figure appeared in the fog. Like an apparition calling to me, I followed it into the mist. As the haze cleared, I found myself standing in front of the old local museum. Propelled forward, I stepped through the doors.
Okay, sister, I've known some pretty hard cases in my time. You're making it all look pretty. Chapter 3. Antiquity Strain Net.
I followed the dark and enticing figure to the local museum. Its neglect over the preceding years hadn't tarnished its prevailing beauty. I fretted the gentle rapping of the rain on the roof was deriving a false sense of security. Perhaps it was my sense of duty or an innate stubbornness, but I had no inclination of turning back.
Okay, the apartment and motherboard are now available to you through the pause menu. Interesting. Okay, let me save also. Motherboard. What do we have in terms of motherboard? Okay, so we are looking for the Keychain Killer. Oakley Baxter. So our first victim. Okay, Sheriff. Long-term member of the space station's crew, knowledge of 52's into workings of criminal enterprises, has a fear of the water. Apex Noir coffee, interesting. 52 cassette. I mean, I've been saying a while ago that okay, you have 80 Moxie and 450 doodads for currencies. Okay, so are these just decorative items we can buy for the apartment or what? Okay, yeah, got an achievement for buying the first item for my apartment. Seems to be a poster of a robot musician in the rain. Like a street musician kind of deal. I feel like mice want the art to have more contrast. Okay, we have an aquarium. Moxie donuts. I mean, I wonder if these items are just decorative for the apartment. Alright. Could buy some stuff.
One could speculate they just gave up on packing this place midway. It's a shame, really, leaving all this to be forgotten.
Junk. Okay, I also kind of love that we have water splashing on the floor, even though it's not on the floor. Like it looks almost like the ceiling is broken and the rain is hitting the floor, but isn't it just hitting the glass ceiling? But you still have the water effect, the water droplet effect. That's very nice.
I rifle through the box for a time and find a battery. Everything else looks to be rubbish.
Okay, by the way, inventory. Okay, completely empty. So basically, so far, every new chapter completely empties out our inventory. Good to know.
Display case void of anything interesting. Even the plaques have been removed.
Like the menu screens with the crisper colors feel way less draining for my eyes. I do generally like high contrast though. Okay. I mean, honestly, I think it's not too bad. It means the art style for the game, but I can see they could be straining on the eyes for some people. Floating display.
The plaque reads, "Encased in this exhibit is Lucky, the first fish ever caught on Space Station 52. I'd postulate the name Lucky is meant to be ironic. The anti-grav device still seems to have some life left in it, but I don't see any way of retrieving it. I might be able to disrupt the gravity field with an electromagnet. For that, I'd require steel, copper wire, and a power source of some kind."
With the power source in form of a battery, I'm pretty sure I'll find the steel and copper wire as well. Okay, this is just a floating display. No, in the triangle is a fish.
The plaque reads, "Here stands the Garaffa, the largest predator indigenous to the Macron asteroid belt. The Garaffa spends the majority of its time hunting and eating other indigenous creatures such as Cygni and Bombani. The Garaffa is best known for its intense yet unusual roar." That roar is pretty iconic these days. They made a horror picture a while back where a Garaffa ended up tearing its way through a rather unlucky crew aboard a star hauler. Although, most folks just remember the end with the foxy dame and her, unmentionables.
The Garaffa is a friend for sure. Absolutely friend-shaped. I mean, look at him. And the tail. Oh, you can see the tail. Let me really quickly, maybe. Where's my camera? Touch a bit? Yeah. Look at the tail. I know we have no music for the game right now because I'm technically tapped out, but look at the tail. Absolute best friend material. Where's it putting 1? I want 1, 2. I want the plushie. I want the Garaffa plushie. A mural.
And the skylight lights up the mural with a brilliant glimmer. And a stark remembrance of what this place once was. The information kiosk. I doubt it's very informative these days. Seems they were amidst the 100th anniversary last time this museum was open.
Now the question is, how long ago that was that? I guess pretty long ago. I mean, the place is still standing.
Why is that so satisfying?
Yeah, just why?
And they hate this. And they hate this.
Yeah, let them hate it.
And they hate this.
I don't care if they hate it, I like it.
And they hate this. Those are called stanchions. And that's your useless information for the day.
Thank you.
Display case void of anything interesting. Even the plaques have been removed.
There is me bellowing at me. Okay, I'm sorry, Catella. I won't do it again. East wing is closed. Let's go to the west wing then. Or main hall west.
How am I? Oh! You startled me. Do you make a habit of lurking on ladies in the dark?
You make it a habit of lurking alone in the dark in abandoned buildings? Besides, aren't you the dame that was outside giving me the runaround?
Are you deriving the notion that I don't merit a chase?
Just because you're easy on the eyes doesn't mean you're worth the trouble.
Suspect, the reporter.
If you keep staring, stranger, I may start charging you. I'm the reporter of the 52 Gazette.
The reporter? As in the one reporter?
What? You deem there isn't much newsworthy around here?
Couldn't really say. Just got here myself. I'm
Edward Locke. I'm aware.
How did you...
I'm the reporter. It's my business to know.
I'm investigating the murder of my predecessor, Oakley
Baxter. Yes, that would make the two of us. But I believe I'm uncovering something much bigger than that.
Bigger than murder?
Pittances, kitten. Pittances. Perhaps we could accommodate each other. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
What are you getting at, doll?
Well, I need to get at the information on this map display. But the console needs power first. If you can get me up and running, then I'll let you know, well, what I know.
Sounds like a square deal.
So, you'll need to gain access to the electrical closet behind me. Then route power through the junction boxes to the map display console.
Consider it done.
There's very little I don't consider. It's my
job. Yeah, I get it.
Alright, interesting character. I noticed that the voice sounds quite different. I guess the recording, that's sort of a recording issue. It's not too bad in my opinion, but it's definitely noticeable that her voice is definitely clearer, crisper, and louder than his. Could be also intentional in the sound design though. We did have a couple different kinds of voices so far.
Well, I need to get at the information on this map display. So,
okay, so we won't have any additional dialogue with you until we get to the map display running, huh?
Console for the map display.
Do I see my toolbox, by the way? No attacker box.
Look at this old thing. My father had one just like it. Maybe I can just ignore that no touching please sign and take a little gander inside. Someone must have been stashing their spare access card in here. Unfortunately, the card is downright filthy. That'll even scan in this state.
Maybe... Oh, look. Like full of water. Whatever place to wash it.
The water has little effect. Gonna need something stronger to clean the card off.
Ah, damn. Why didn't I keep the acid? Why did I make
The plaque
sleeping gas out of
reads,
it?
Captain Willoughby Frankel is 52's most famous and revered fisherman. Captain Frankel has been the inspiration behind a multitude of characters and books, including the best-selling Shadow of a Day Gone.
I mean, again, as at the beginning, this game is very indie. It has only like 15 reviews on Steam, so... yeah, not the big ticket title. But so far, for what it is, very well done. Like this, the voice on the report is like the first thing where I'm like, that's not super clean. Like, you can tell it's off. It's probably recorded in a different location with a different mic than the other voices are. At least they hired another voice actor. I mean, even if all the characters are voiced by the same person as it was initially stated, and they just used software to manipulate the voices, I mean, that's still... I mean, depending on how many characters you have. I mean, so far we had our protagonist, we have the sheriff, the doctor, the deputy, the nurse. We had the one who was there when we arrived at the dock, the kind of tentacle man. With a tentacle beard, and one other alien that we helped fix something. And now we have the reporter. So we are on eight characters so far. that had a voice. And 7 of which was presumably done by the same person. That's already a lot of characters to voice. And like to manipulate the voices in a way that they all sound distinguishable and different.
The caption reads, Lynx jellyfish. These shocking creatures were the first genetically engineered species born on the space station. The culmination of the work of Dr. Alfonso Lynx.
Okay, I believe we've heard of Dr. Lynx before. Was it the first time?
The display reads, the original Killer Man mask used in the filming of Screech. Screech was filmed entirely on Space Station 52, and marks the first time 52 is used as the backdrop for a major motion picture. I remember that one, best known for a twist ending and an unusual use of a doggy door.
Okay, why does that sound filthy? The unusual use of a doggy door. Game disc display.
Looks like a video game on an old silver disc developed here on the space station. The title reads, 24 Hours with an Octopus. It's a silver disc for an old game. The title reads, Maximum Acceleration.
Alright, got an achievement. Not sure what for. The achievement text has question marks in it.
Now that's a big pile of shipping boxes. I don't have time to hunt through all of that now.
Moving boxes. Okay, we do have some camera movement, so I want to make sure I move through the room.
An old broken up aquarium. Looky there, a battery inside the tank. Could still have some juice, but I don't think I could reach it without incurring some serious lacerations.
I believe you can say that, Lambrecht. Apparently you can say that, and for some reason, Automod doesn't have any issues with it. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but yeah, I agree, Catilla. It has to be different to keep all the voices consistently different so that it's actually in the same game. So, considering so far, I mean, if what we were told is true and most of the voice acting was done by one person, that's impressive that they managed to do that. Okay, go to the actual closet. Famous fisherman display. Okay, it's the whole display. The vase, that's a separate item.
Expensive looking vase. Normally I wouldn't
Vase.
condone pocketing a museum piece, but desperate times, I suppose.
Ooh, we can take that with us. Interesting. Also, Catilla, it's just so wonderful. Would you mind making Lambert's message into a quote or in the command? Either is fine, but we need to preserve that, and you know which one. It's just too good. You're the best. Thank you. Okay, what do I have so far? A dirty old access card, empty vase, 1 battery. I mean, can we put the battery into the water? Nope, we can't. How about we fill some water in vase? That works. Think you've gone bad? No, I just want to throw a battery into the water. What do you mean I've gone bad? Thank you, Catilla. I appreciate it. Why this little fat and something stronger to clean up the card. Don't flip you awake, but it's not going to work. Dang it. Also, I really like the messages and the lines we get for, yeah, ain't working. there's a lot of different ones, and I appreciate that. And also, they're very fun. Lower hole. Hey,
It's a
how do you
jagged
have it?
opening in the aquarium.
There you go, Lambrecht. You have a quote. Number 39. I have to remember that. It's immediately a favorite. Cornhole.
It's a jagged opening in the aquarium.
Upper hole.
It's a jagged opening in the aquarium.
Man, I wouldn't have thought that all the holes are a jagged opening in the aquarium.
The door's locked up tight, but there's a spot to scan a card.
Only 30 off from the perfect quote number. I'm gonna write that down and see if I can manually change that. I'll check that later if I can manually change that.
The door's locked up tight,
Okay.
but there's a...
But can't scan the card. Okay. So we need the card that we have, but we need that clean. Okay, water alone won't work. Oh, wait. Oh, we can leave the room here. Didn't see that. Nice.
The display reads, Anchor and Rope from True Desire, the first ship to leave 52's docks.
Nice.
The plaque reads, Sculpture by local artist, Mona Moonbeam.
We've seen another one of these at the hospital. Or at the clinic, I should say, not really a hospital. Construction bot.
The plaque reads, Here sits a construction bot and fabricating materials used in the manufacturing of Space Station 52.
Oh, absolutely. Like anything is that's quote-worthy. I mean, if the person doesn't have a personalized command yet, you can also make it a command. Or if, you know, you can think of a... Like, the choice will always be, like, either make it a command, like a separate personalized command in some way, or make it a quote. And since Lambrecht already has their personalized command that I really don't want to change, I think a quote is fine. Okay, what was the information in the construction bot? Sorry, I didn't listen. Oh, battery.
Another
See
battery.
if
Looks almost new.
Nice.
The plaque reads, Here sits a construction bot and fabricating materials used in the manufacturing of Space Station 52.
Okay. Nice. Box cutter.
Box cutter. Seen some use, but it's still choice.
Also, why does that look alive? That shit looks alive.
If the clock wasn't ticking away, I'm sure I could discover some true treasures among those boxes.
Who says the clock is ticking away? We have all the time in the world, like our predecessor is already dead. Yeah, and just for, I mean, for future reference, I mean, it's fine with being a quote, and I said before, either make it a command or a quote, whatever. Like, if I don't voice a preference, just pick whatever you think is best. Or we can have a discussion about it, like, I don't mind. Swaying suspiciously,
If
yeah.
my memory serves me, that creature is a Cygni. They are indigenous to this asteroid belt and not something I'd like to dance with.
Oh, you did say, it looks so cuddly. It does look fan-shaped. Doesn't look like an alien at all. Like an alien from the movie Alien that jumps your face and sucks you dead.
Whoa, not keen on that idea. Gonna have to put an egg in his shoe so he can beat it. An incredible fossil. Unfortunately, the plaque has been graffitied over. My mother would turn over in her grave if I reiterated what it said.
Plaque has been graffitied over. Interesting.
Tell from the fossil. It looks like a lack of attention allowed it to fall from the frame. Whoa, not keen on that.
Gonna have to put an egg in and read it. But I know what it says.
A more poetic man might say that plant is an apt metaphor for this space station.
Okay, dying plants.
A more poetic man might say that plant is an apt metaphor for this space station.
Alright. We can water it. There you go, bud. Okay, that voice line was
A
missing.
more poetic. The caption reads, "Photo of 52's pier during its grand opening." Interesting. The pier looks quite different today. The caption reads, "Photo of Carl Brashear with his diving suit, the Pioneer Mark I, on their maiden plunge." Photo of a large vessel, but water damage has eroded the caption away.
Too bad. Alright, let me go back to the hall. Oh, by the way, can we maybe scratch the dirt away? Oh, come on. Can I open the moving boxes as well? Okay, can I collect more water? I kind of wanted to plant multiple times. Probably useless. Yep. Okay, yeah, that totally sounds like it's just going down the drain. And you know what I was just thinking? That doggy door glory hole will be the perfect raid message. Okay, what do you think? How many times should I try watering the plant? Like, imagine that as a raid message, you go into someone else's stream, everyone who comes in spams that in chat, and they would be like, reading that and be like, what? What's the context? Yes, unfortunately there's no Ryan stream today. I mean, we should just do that the next time I raid Ryan. Regardless of what game we play and what happens on that day. Doesn't matter what happens, we're gonna use it as a raid message. Okay, I mean, let me go one more time and grab some water. I kind of want to have water in the vase because you never know. Water in the vase, base. For sure, it's not like it's in any way related to the game. No, absolutely not.
It's a no-go. The door is permanently sealed.
Okay.
Oh, why would I do that? Pretty sure that's a fight I would lose.
Come on, we can always try.
Pretty sure that...
You're no fun. Wonder if Gelif is gonna stream. Oh, but it's more fun with Ryan. True, but you could always use it twice. That's also, of course, true. Is the tackle box already completely empty? Yeah.
You're a couple cents short of a...
What do I have? A vase full of water, 2 batteries. But I make it 3 batteries just to be safe. Okay, so I need to find another one. Okay, water, so in fact I need something stronger. What though? I reuse my jokes all the time. Nothing wrong with that.
The plaque reads, encased in this exhibit is Lucky, the first fish ever caught on Space Station 52. I'd postulate the name Lucky is meant to be ironic. The anti-grav device still seems to have some life left in it, but I don't see any way of retrieving it. I might be able to disrupt the gravity field with an electromagnet. For that, I'd require steel, copper wire, and a power source of some kind.
I don't have any copper wire right now. I mean, I could probably get that from the tail of the...
Yeah, not gonna do that. Maybe you come from another dimension? You're a couple cents...
I guess I could get some wiring from the tail of the creature. Like we found in the bag, that's broken.
It feels unfit to be doing this, but I could really use your help. The taxidermy skin is thick. I managed to open it, but destroyed the box cutter in doing so.
Okay, well I cut it open, and what did I get? The exhibit speaker.
Sorry about that, pal. It'll go to a good cause.
We won't hear you roar anymore. Okay, why don't we use anything on the bell? Okay, can I tell a quick warning for you? I'm gonna ring the bell again. More potatoes!
They hate this.
Okay, just a quick try. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, wait. Maybe I can use the speaker. Like, if the speaker has the roar of the graph... What was the name creature called? Graph? Like, if that's recorded, maybe I can use it on the Signy to scare it away if it's a natural predator kind of thing. Yep.
Looks like that took the piss out of him. Literally. Shouldn't need this speaker anymore.
Okay, so it peed its pants and bolted. Apparently through the roof, because we now have here some broken glass, and it's poor baby pissed itself. Yep. And hey, guess what we have now? Something stronger
Now I
to
really
clean.
need a shower. But that did the trick. Took the grime right off.
Jesus Christ! What kind of dirt was on that access card? Scan ready.
The urine seems slightly acidic. Smells a bit of ammonia.
Well, it's urine. I'd guess it smells of ammonia.
The urine seems slightly acidic. I
All the
think
batteries
you've
in
gone
it?
bad.
No, I'm just doing experiments.
Tell from the fossil. It looks like a lack of attention allowed it to fall from the frame.
Okay, we can take the entire tail with us. Live from the museum's fossil. It's in rough shape structurally. Alright, also... I mean, you said you needed a shower. Here, it's raining. Have a shower. Alright, scan the exit. Okay, use and use that stupid card to, to go into the closet.
Unlocked.
Alright, breakers.
Gonna need a way to interface with this older tech.
What are you calling old tech? Ooh,
Some
some
spare
wire.
copper wire.
Nice, there it is. Okay, but now we're still sure that we have the wire and an energy source. But still need some metal.
And the deep blackness beyond the grate feels like it's staring me down. Maybe I should just leave it be. It's a shelf including a few odds and ends.
Anything interesting? Box?
Hey, an old-fashioned BLS chip. I can integrate it with my helmet. This can assist me in operating the older tech on the station.
Nice. Can now access certain electronic devices with the cookie symbol. Let's call it cookie. Because it reminds me of a traditional Christmas cookie we have here. That kind of shape. Okay.
I have to route each sequence one at a time and in numerical order to get the power back up.
Okay, how do I mean, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay, so we do 1, then we do 2, and then we do 3.
The energy's insufficient to operate this whole place. But if I route the power, it should be enough for the map console. Pretty sure I saw 3 junction boxes in the previous rooms. They should be marked with red lights.
Oh,
The renewed light caused the nail to glint in the umbra.
Is that some steel? Need the third battery first. Okay.
I gotta find a way to reach it.
Oh wait, the broken aquarium. Do I see maybe a battery glinting in there? Is that it?
I think you've gone bad. Maybe you come from... Yeah, not gonna... Well, it loosed the battery from the rock, but it's still nevertheless out of reach. Let's just pretend like...
Then use the corner hole. And maybe flush it.
Bingo.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, now we have 3 batteries. And there's your electromagnet. Thanks, high school science class. What was the name of your high school science teacher? Write in the comments below and tell them thanks.
The collision
What?
cracked the base just enough to get the anti-grav device free. A miracle didn't break the thing in the first place.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think I've done enough damage to this thing for one day.
Okay, so anti-gravity emitter. We're gonna float up.
Yeah, not. You're a couple centuries.
Could use it to float something or someone. Yeah, I mean, let's float me.
Maybe you come.
Okay, now it works. Okay, that's number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3.
Well, that worked surprisingly well. I watched the light on the anti-gravity generator flicker its last. Turns out dropping a 300-pound exhibit on a piece of technology isn't great for it.
Okay, then do I need to find another way? Okay, at least I can reach that one, I guess. Alright, yeah. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. And this is number 4. Can I put that on the floor here? No.
No dice.
Can't fill it with urine. I mean, I really want to water the plant a couple more times. Or at least once more. Once more for good measure. Okay, so what about you now?
I gotta find a way to reach it.
Yeah, you keep telling me. I mean, I only have the fossil tail. Can I? Oh, on the sculpture. Now it's a ladder up there. Okay. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Okay, nice. That should be all of them, right? Yeah,
Console
looks
for the
good.
map display. Let's power it up.
Okay, enter these coordinates for me. Just as I thought. These localized earthquakes aren't random.
What do you mean?
Someone is targeting specific systems with the quakes.
Looks like someone is taking out failsafe systems. But why? Not exactly a high priority.
Like I said, Ed, there is much more going on around here than just murder.
What was that?
Sounds like it came from the electrical closet.
Let me check it out.
What's the chances we're gonna get knocked out again, huh?
Well, this wasn't open when I left it. Ed, don't jump down the scary dark hole just to see what's down there. Ah, crap.
Okay, don't make a career out of underestimating me. The big no in 1988.
The cold air cut through my clothes like I was as bare as a newborn. The oppressive darkness begged me to turn back, especially with the killer likely haunting the blackness. But I felt propelled forward, like I'd been magnetized. I'm sure I've had better ideas.
Okay, at least we have the chip still, but of course our inventory is empty again. Go to alcohol. Okay. A, B, C, D. Ah, okay. There we have B, C, A, D. Alright. B, next one we can do is C apparently. It's like a little logic puzzle. Now A, there's 3 in this row, 3 in this, 1 in this, that's fine. 1 in this, that's fine, and 2 here, and now D. 3 in these. Alright. Chapter 4. Bilgewater.
My father once said, sometimes you have to brave the darkness to find the light. He's a rotten son of a gun, but sometimes he gives good advice. Whoever the drain jumper was that escaped down here had no problem navigating the dark. This system hasn't been up and running in a long while.
MCP. What is an MCP?
The MCPs manage a variety of systems around the station. I should be able to interface with it. The MCPs manage a...
What's
the buzz? How's it hanging? You know, 'cause you're, hanging from a wall. You come here often? Wait, I'm forgetting something. I was able to do some research on this place before I got here. I think I need to say a phrase to activate the bot's interface. What does MCP stand for again?
Mother Computing Protocol, Master Control Program, Marvelously Convoluted Plot Lines. Gotta be that.
Marvelously convoluted plot lines.
Damn, that wasn't it. Master Control Program.
Master Control Program.
Welcome, user.
Alright, energy up, energy down. Okay, no idea what this is supposed to be.
The MCP's Master.
Welcome.
Okay, then enter the puzzle. Okay, but I feel like I don't understand it right now, so let me look around. What? Oh, well, okay. Here on the pipes, called air pipe. Hot air pipe.
The air emitting from the pipe is quite cold.
Okay, so currently having cold air. We could change it to hot. Question is, do we want
The
to change
cooking
it to
pot
hot?
adorns the marks of an object decades old. Should still do the job, though.
Okay, why is a cooking pot down here, though? Grungy towels.
It's difficult to describe the stench of these towels. I certainly hope they're actually useful. I hate to think I'm ruining my jacket for nothing.
Strange device. I mean, it looks like a video camera, sort of.
The device appears to deliver a concussive sonic blast. The machinations of a madman, it seems, but this could actually work. An inscription scratched onto the contraption reads, "My red right hand." I sincerely hope whoever devised this weapon is long gone.
Alright, interesting.
The walls and floor are a sort of diary of a maniac. Incoherent ramblings mixed with mathematical equations. It's been eroded away over the years, and I'm no professor, but the math appears at least somewhat sound. I shudder to ponder what the grand plan must have been.
Abandoned campsite. Yeah, okay, so someone camped here for quite some time and lived here. And we just disturbed their home. Naughty me. Okay, so what if we change it to hot air?
Master.
Welcome.
At least it's not red.
The air flowing in the pipe is nicely warm.
Okay, now the cold and the hot are active. Got it. Okay, so now it's nicely warm. I'm guessing if we turn the cold off, then it will be piping hot. Not sure if we want that. Okay, back to the tunnels.
Looks like some little
Nest.
creature made itself a home up there. Appears old, but could be something useful in the nest.
If we could reach it.
A cold breeze rushed out of the vent. It can be easy to forget you're in space when on a space station like this. The chilled air was a frigid reminder. A cold breeze.
Sonic Death Ray. Just your everyday Sonic Death Ray made by a madman. Empty pot. Something about an empty pot always feels so incomplete. And grimy towels. Rancid smelling towels. Hope I find a use for them soon.
A cold breeze. These accumulators gather info about the status of the shaft. I doubt it will be of any use to me. There are shafts similar to these all over the station. They help regulate airflow, oxygen, temperature, among other things.
Okay, then let's maybe see and... Okay, can we actually go to the shuttle bay?
Whoever came through here before me sealed the door shut. They certainly didn't want me following.
Okay, so that's a no. Alright, then let's turn off the cold air maybe and see
Master
what that
Control
does.
Program.
Welcome you.
Oops, sorry, that was the warm one.
Master.
Well,
Okay, so we need to turn that on again. And that off.
The air streaming from the pipe is very hot.
Okay, how about the towels, huh?
No dice.
Not?
The MC. Looks like some little... I think you've gone bats.
No, I haven't.
A cold breeze rushed out. A
Why
cold
is that
breeze.
so cold?
I could cover
Oh wait.
the vent with a towel, but the airflow is so powerful it's blowing the towel away. I should weigh them down somehow.
Okay, what about this sonic
Maybe you
death
come
ray?
from another dimension where that makes sense.
Oh, come on, using a sonic death ray in a nest out of reach always makes sense. Don't be a sourpuss.
I think you... Yeah, don't flip your... I think...
Okay, what if I completely turn off all airflow, huh? Hot
Master
and cold.
welcome you.
There is very little air running through the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
A cold breeze rushed out. I could cover the... Maybe you come from another...
There's nothing else though, right?
I should fill the pot first.
Fill it with what?
You, sure about that?
That's not a no. Okay, fill the pot with what? We don't have anything.
These accumulators gather info about... Yeah, don't... Master Con...
Welcome.
Activated, of course. I mean, double activating isn't... Does that make a difference?
The air emitting from the pipe.
Okay, so what about these vents now? Are they still emitting
A
cool air?
cold breeze rushed...
Yeah, it's still a cold breeze.
A cold breeze rushed out of the... A cold breeze...
There's also nothing up here to interact with.
Master...
Welcome.
Okay, now both of them.
The air flowing in the pipe is nicely warm. I should fill the pot.
Yeah, with what though? Also, the game saved just now. Why did it save?
A cold breeze... A cold breeze... Whoever came through here before me sealed the door shut. Maybe that... You're a couple centuries... Yeah. I think... Let's just... Oh, why would I? Yeah, no.
And I'm also not missing any doors, I hope. I have 2 exits here. Closed one? Okay, what if I use... Ah! Okay, interesting. A... Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, C is 1. Yeah, okay. A is 2. D is 3. What's E? Okay, then B is 4 and E is 5.
Well, here's a great idea. Let's use a death ray, made by a madman that was slapped together with spare parts. I'm sure this will end really well.